This is Jimmy from Pawfection, and today we're going to be doing some educational videos for you. So free info from the main man, you heard it here first. What we're going to be talking about first is thresholds. So the majority of issues that you have on a walk are because you've got a dog on the loose. So this guy needs to practice thresholds. Like we're saying, the majority of issues that happen on the walk are because you haven't started the walk right, i.e. thresholds. So the dog is usually pulling the owner out of the house, and then that's how the walk continues, and then that can lead on to the dog getting too distracted, the dog pulling you on the lead, reactivity, the list goes on. So I'm going to teach you in a minute. I'm going to grab Junior and I'm going to teach you how to get your dog calm before you go out and how you practice this threshold, because a door open just means a door open. It doesn't mean you can go out. Those of you that don't know, this is Junior. He's a very high drive dog, so he's always excited. Now, if I put this lead on him when he's excited, I've just rewarded that state of mind. So then you're going to continue in that state of mind, if that makes sense. So we only want to put the lead on, i.e. when he's calm, so he's sat, eye contact, tail isn't wagging. Now I use slip leads. Most people don't actually know how to use a slip lead. So the slip lead is designed to go right at the top of the dog's head, under the neck, right behind the ears. So it wants to be as high as possible so you have more control, not down here where like a collar would sit or harness sits here. So I'll show you now, nice and calm, eye contact, lead goes on, all the way up, all the way behind the ears, then the catch goes down. Now, because I walk him on my left hand side, I want it on his right so it's facing towards me. Vice versa, if I walked him on my right, I'd want it over to his left side. So before you leave, this is how you want your dog. Maybe not as chilled as this, but you want him sat, calm, tail not wagging. Now, the way you achieve this is once you put the lead on, as soon as you open this door, if you see any like sign of arousal, like they get really excited, I want you to correct the dog. Now correct the dog to the side, and it's just bump, like that. Now you need to match the dog's intensity. So if the dog is at a 7, like on a scale of 1 to 10, and you're just at a 3, like that, that's not going to have any effect at all. If the dog's at a 7, you need to be at a 7 or higher to snap them out of that state of mind. Now once you do that, you will achieve this. Then you can step out, use this line as the threshold. So if the dog was to step over that, all I'd do is simply correct and put back again, wait for sit, wait for eye contact, wait for the tail to stop wagging. Okay, now they can come out and they're in a different state of mind because I've invited the dog out. I'm leading the walk now, not the dog. Whereas before, you'd probably be getting dragged out the front door. So when you're returning back from the walk, same principles apply. So you're still practicing thresholds. You go through the door first, the dog last. If there's more than one of you, everyone through, dog last. Now the reason being is, we set out first because we're in charge of the walk, we're leading the walk. When we come back, this is our house. The dog lives here rent free, okay? Another thing to remember is the lead's always loose. The lead is always loose.
The lead is always loose.
There is never tension on the lead. If I apply tension on the lead, that's going to make the dog want to pull. So we always want the lead loose unless we're giving that little bit of a correction, okay? So coming in the house, I step over the threshold. We can tell the dog to sit. Junior, sit. Loose lead, eye contact, tail's not wagging. Okay. So now we're going to talk about lead pulling. So the majority of people you will see walking the dog, dogs like that in front, there's always tension on the lead, yeah? That is not how you walk a dog. You should basically walk a dog like you don't even feel them on the other end of the lead. How do you achieve this? Well, it starts with, like we just said earlier on in the video, how you leave the house. You start as you mean to go on. If the dog's pulling you out the house before you've started, well, that's how your walk's going to be. If the dog's calm before, they'll be calm during, they'll be calm after when you get in. A lot of these issues as well, so like I go to people's houses and they say, oh, I've been walking my dog for 3 hours, taking 3 hours a day. They come home, they're still full of energy. State of mind. It's because you've left the house in an excited state of mind. You've gone on the walk in that state of mind. You've returned home in that state of mind. Calm everything down, okay? Structured walks. Now, to achieve a loose lead, it's all about so how you hold the lead is massive. So remember, the lead needs to be nice and high. We don't want to give the dog all the lead because I'm not in control then. So we want it short, but still loose. So it doesn't matter if it's that long and loose or that long and loose, because it's still going to be loose, yeah? Now, all I'm going to do, the way you hold the lead is also massive. So I like to hold it like this, like you're riding a bike. So your little finger's always going down the lead. If you think about it, if you have a handbag or a suitcase on the floor, you don't go and pick it up like that, because it causes tension in your arm, which will cause tension in the lead. You got to pick it up like that. So the less tension in your arm, the less tension in the lead, yeah? So a good way to achieve a loose lead on the walk is I use my foot as the boundary. The dog never crosses my foot. One thing we can do for this is 180s, so close. As soon as the dog goes in front of you, you just go pop, this way, pop. Little corrections as well, as we're doing it. Change your direction. So the dog is going to be like, shit dude, I don't know where you're going, I'm just going to follow you. You're just confusing the dogs. Go different ways. And all I'm doing, it's like a little 180 dance, I call it. So whichever hand you're walking the dog with, your opposite leg, you take a step back and you use the momentum of your body to turn, flick, turn, flick, back, turn, flick. It's like a little dance, a 180 dance. Let's go, close. And this will just confuse the dog, and then the dog will start following you. You can then start changing your pace, so you can start going faster. And then start going slower. And the dog will start following your pace. Body language is massive with the dog, so lots of people think ears back is a nervous dog. That is a dog in a following mode. So we want ears back, we want the tail there. So ears forward, it's cute for Instagram, it's cute for Facebook, it's not cute on a walk because that means they're alert. This is perfect, that's how we want it. That is one way to achieve a loose lead.